GearNetwork.com.
The following is a presentation of the Gear Radio Network.
So, Fatman.
Sleazy?
Oh, Jesus Christ. So, should we get this out of the way, or should we kayfabe a little bit more?
Let's get it out of the way.
Okay, so our fucking live show was garbage. Let's be honest here.
So it was a normal wrestling show.
Fair point. Okay, you got me there. So in the process of moving, we had some issues with our mixer. I didn't catch it until about 2/3 of the way through our live podcast. But I was hoping at least with the tape backup that I was doing, it would be okay. And I listened to that, and that's also garbage. So guess what? We're doing the entire show over from square one. So unfortunately, we don't get the excited reveals as we usually do, but we're going to fake it anyway. And that's what we do a lot on the wrestling show. Welcome, everyone. This is Sleazy.
This is the Fat Man.
And welcome, everyone, to a wonderful new episode. Blue Smock and Nancy, they're awesome. They let us do that wonderful... See, 2 months off the fucking air of regular show, and I've already fucked it up. Blue Smock and Nancy, they're awesome. They let us use that wonderful song, Unsettling Differences. You can find them on iTunes and Spotify. You said on the live podcast, we may not be using that song much longer.
No, and I didn't even elaborate to you afterwards. Remember how you and me talked off air about getting one of our buddies who's a musician, getting a theme song for us?
Yes.
He's finally starting that process.
So by our 10th anniversary, we should have it. Right around our next T-shirt reveal. So, yeah, we've got a huge show tonight. We're going to do our year-end awards again, but we're also going to start... Basically, because we're like we're taping this a week before Royal Rumble, I want to quickly do our number picks for this year.
Ooh.
Yeah, so as always, with every year that we do this, we do a number pick on Facebook. Us as staff members do the pick as well. And if somebody catches the winner, they might win a prize. Spoiler, it might be a T-shirt this year.
Triple H wins. There's your spoiler.
There's your spoiler for this year. So let's get right into it, I guess. So I don't have my tux on anymore because I threw it in the garbage.
That was just a garbage bag. You're good.
So let's quickly talk for people who haven't followed the last 2 months of us. So we did a live show for our anniversary show, and then we kind of disappeared off the air for a month.
Well, you said you were, quote, moving.
Yeah, moving.
But you were actually in, rehab for your hermaphroditic porn collection. Addiction, not collection.
It's because of my collection.
So, and then now you're out, and then you immediately started jerking into hermaphroditic porn again. So, I guess rehab, that's a good waste of money, huh?
Yeah, I mean, whatever. But we did end up moving look at you being a fucking drunk.
Water on the rocks.
So basically, we did end up moving, the studio itself, and for people who saw the live podcast, it looks nice and everything. It's a lot different in terms of the sound quality, so I'll be playing around with that a lot more, obviously, as you can probably tell now. But other than that, we did the live show for our year-end awards, and we're going to be back on our normal schedule now that I'm done moving and Fat Man's done jerking it to Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss.
Oh, I'm not done with that.
Okay, fair point.
I'm not done with that.
Done for 2019, let's put it that way.
I'm still not done for that.
Well, I mean, you're done. You literally have a cast on because you've been jerking it so much.
True story.
So let's get right into the actual awards. We're going to start with super important awards like the most overrated female wrestler of the year. You have all the now. Obviously, once again, we're kind of doing this over, so you have some of your notes. Thankfully, right? ...
I have all of them.
Oh, thank God. Including Mr. is a little bitch.
Yes, little bitch. So we were calling Chip a little bitch because he was sick and he wouldn't send me his pics, yet he knew about it for, I don't know, a month and a half, 2 months.
I dare say he knew about it
all year.
So, I mean...
So we called him a little bitch, but he actually got me his pics today.
Well, that only took like 2 weeks after the live show, but whatever. So we have everyone's pick, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so we'll have a little bit of shock value because we don't know. Well, I don't know Chip's pick.
Yeah.
And for what I've heard, he might have wanted to stick with being a little bitch. I picked Lacey Evans. I think
for overrated.
For
really?
overrated. So
some of these I don't remember from you.
Perfect. So. I love that. So maybe you'll be shocked again. Lacey Evans, I consider she's the most overrated, but in the same breath, I don't think it's her fault. They sadly,
she's too green. They kind of pushed her to the moon a little bit too fast. But I can see why she's overrated.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like give her 12 months, get her gimmick changed a little bit more, and maybe you have something there. What about you guys?
Okay, so Travis had Britt Baker.
Oh, yeah, that's right. God damn it. Britt Baker, of all people.
Brandon had Tony Storm.
What is wrong with him?
Remember Ryan? Ryan had Becky Lynch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I remember all these. Spoiler, it's not the last time you'll hear Becky Lynch on this show.
No. I had Bailey.
Oh, yeah, because you didn't like the heel turn.
No, I liked the heel turn, but she won the SmackDown Women's title a couple times, but she hasn't done anything. She's just been like...
I mean, she killed a wacky inflatable waving arm man with a kendo stick. How is that not doing anything?
The funny thing is, when Sasha came back, she actually regressed, which is weird.
I actually agree with that. It's like she was starting to have her own character, and then she became Sasha's flunky almost.
Well, she was the SmackDown.
Well, she was the champion. Yeah. It was very strange, and I agree with that. Actually, now that you put it in that light, I can see it. I still believe that Lacey Evans is still way up there, though.
And Chip had Nikki Cross.
I mean, I know you love Alexa Bliss, but that team is the... God damn it.
Alexa.
I believe that you could put anyone with Alexa and get
Alexa.
Basically the same team. So I can understand that pick. I can.
I disagree, but okay.
Put somebody else in there. I mean,
it won't be the same team because Nikki Cross and say
Dana Brooke.
Totally two different workers.
Two different workers, but it's effectively the same character.
Okay.
You see what I mean? That's the only reason why I say it that way. I understand from a worker standpoint, obviously they're two different people entirely, and they have two different, completely different sets of skills. But I feel like that Nikki Cross lost something and became more generic when she became part of the tag team. So much so that you can literally put anybody else in that position and have basically the same storyline. So, actually, we all disagreed. That was interesting. Yep. Most underrated female of the year. You know mine, obviously.
It's Asuka.
It's always Asuka. Every year it's fucking Asuka. She's the tag team champions. She is the tag team champion. No. She's one half of the tag team champions with Kairi Sane. But really, she hasn't... I hate saying it this way, but she hasn't really done much. She's turned heel, but she suffers almost like Bayley in that respect. The Bayley Sasha team was kind of a regression, as the Kabuki Warriors was kind of a regression for both of them. I'm starting to see finally at the end of the year they're becoming a cohesive unit. They're changing their gimmick a little bit more over the last month or so, but it was too late, I thought.
Travis had Asuka.
Very rare that I agree with Travis Canning.
Ryan had Carmella.
Really? I don't remember that.
Brandon said, fill in the blanks, I'm going to put Alexa Bliss because I can, since it was my decision.
I mean, yeah.
I had Sasha Banks.
Of course.
Of course I did.
So you had to cover both of them now.
Chip had an interesting one. Candice LeRae.
Underrated?
Underrated.
I would agree more if it was 2018. I believe her being the doting wife of Johnny Gargano gimmick was kind of a waste of her talent. But I feel like that she really came to her own in 2019.
Spoiler alert. I remembered what your female match of the year was, and I was like, huh?
Yeah, you can see why.
Candice LeRae's in it.
Yes.
And with someone else.
I wonder who could that be.
Calm down. Simmer down. Simmer down now. Simmer down.
Female match of the year. Let's talk about it.
Oh, we're doing all the female.
Might as well. I mean, I have it listed in reverse order. I don't know why we started with the female ones. I think it's just how I typed it up, I guess. I don't know.
Yours was Candice LeRae versus what? Io Shirai. What was that? Takeover
Phoenix? No, it wasn't Phoenix. It was
Toronto?
It's Takeover Toronto.
It's not the right answer.
Let me take a look. I got to look.
No, it's Toronto. I'm saying that yours is not the right answer.
I had to make sure it was Toronto. I couldn't remember if it was Toronto or Phoenix.
It's not Phoenix.
Well, I just looked it up. It's obviously Toronto now. I know now who is the wrong answer. They're all wrong answers.
No, mine's the right one.
No. Not even close. I don't even remember what yours was, and I know it was the wrong answer.
Mine's the right answer. But Chips is the women's war game match.
If it wasn't booked to shit, it probably would have been a contender.
Brandon's is Tessa Blanchard versus Sami Callihan.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, Sami Callihan, fucking murder death woman machine.
Because he's a female worker. Ryan had Becky.
Have you seen his hair?
Yeah. I literally just watched the Impact pay-per-view last night.
I'm sorry.
I was up to like 1 o'clock watching it. I had to get these in, man. There's so much. There's so many.
Just don't forget, Wrestle Kingdom is 2 nights.
Oh, my God. So sidetrack that. So I knew it was 2 nights, right? So I'm thinking, okay, 3 hours one night, 3 hours the other. So I look at the run times. I look at the run times. 6 and 6?
Yup.
12 hours? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And that's the thing. I was looking at it going, well, at least I could sit down. It's got to be no more than 8 hours between the two of them, right? Nope. 6 hours. Fuck you.
I was thinking 3 and 3.
Nope.
Oh, my God. That was... And there's a fucking NWA paper. Is there an NWA pay-per-view this month?
I'm not sure if it's this month or next month. I thought it was next month.
It might be next month, but oh, my God.
We're definitely not reviewing it for the next episode. We've got so much.
We'll get to that at the end of the show. Ryan had Becky Lynch versus Asuka at the Royal Rumble. Which, funny thing is, they face each other again at this year's Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
For a different title, and Asuka was champion last year, Becky's champion this year, so it's a different dynamic. So it's kind of interesting.
And also, wasn't the best match on that card?
It wasn't the best female match on that card.
Yeah.
That was Sasha Banks versus Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I wasn't a huge fan of that match either, but I'm not saying it wasn't a good match. I'm just wasn't a fan of how they presented it.
Travis had Becky Lynch versus. I put Charlotte Lynch for some reason.
Charlotte Lynch.
Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey, the triple threat match at WrestleMania.
And I can see why he picked it. It's not the right answer, but I can see why he picked it because it is a historic match.
And I have the right answer, which is Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch at
Hell in a Cell. Yeah. Once again, I liked that match. I just thought the Io Shirai Candice LeRae match was better.
It wasn't.
It was.
It wasn't.
Absolutely it was.
It wasn't.
It was. God damn you.
It wasn't.
It was too.
It wasn't.
What? Oh, fuck. You know, what are we at?
If you're doing all the females, you might as well finish it off.
I didn't. No, because that's at the top, I guess. Number 9, most overrated male wrestler of the year. ... Fat Man has no idea.
Overrated or underrated, you said?
Overrated. We start with overrated and then underrated.
I have PCO.
Oh, yeah. The Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion currently.
Because his gimmick is terrible and he can't work.
I feel like we've done this before.
Yes.
Oh, shit, we have.
You and Travis agreed again.
Yep.
Kenny Omega.
2 in a row for him.
I remember that.
One more year, and I'm going to name the award after him.
Kenny Omega overrated wrestler of the year. Chip and Brandon both had Braun Strowman.
Overrated?
Overrated.
Oh, what?
And then, of course, Ryan had, as the overrated male wrestler of the year,
Yep, hit it.
Becky Lynch.
God damn it.
Because she's the man. Oh, that's so stupid.
The gimmick was interesting a year ago. Now it's just annoying. Because now it's just whatever. Anyway. Braun Strowman? Really? Who is yours?
PCO.
I mean, really?
For mine?
No, Braun Strowman. I can understand PCO. If you're not a fan of oh my god, nearing 50 guy doing topes for no reason to nobody. I mean, okay, cool. People don't like Joey Ryan, you know.
They had a guy. They had Roosh, who was their big up and coming guy, young guy, to be their world champion, and they give it to PCO.
Yes, but I don't think he was ever going to be a long-term champion anyway, because I don't think they locked him down.
Okay.
They might have, and nobody really knows about it, but I really don't think they've locked him down for Ring of Honor. And honestly, if you're going to put the title on somebody, you want to grab hold of him. And I think that was part of the reason why they didn't put it on Marty Scurll.
Right. So, and I'm not going to go back into the news and rumors. I'm going to start from today on for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm not going back to cover 2 months worth of fucking news.
We would be here forever. Yeah.
But Marty Scurll did sign with Ring of Honor as their head booker.
Yeah, he's got a talent contract and the head booker.
Yep.
So Delirious is out.
And then, and also, I think I mentioned something about how PCO is terrible in the chat. And Brandon said, who's better than ROH to put on PCO? And all of us.
We had lists. Literally.
I think my first one was Marty Scurll.
Yeah.
And then we had Marty Scurll. We had Mark Briscoe. Hell, there's no way Jay Briscoe's winning the ROH World title.
A fourth time.
There's fucking... Oh, he said not name Lethal. So I'll say, okay, so I didn't name Lethal.
Taven again. You could have put it on Taven. You could
Dalton Castle.
Yeah. Legit people.
Jonathan Grisham. Like,
they're building Grisham.
yeah, so it's like I said Mark Briscoe, I think, but like there was like we need like 10 fucking people in the company that you easily could have put it on,
and I started going down to like,
and then
and
that justifies me overrated wrestler.
I can understand that. I can sympathize with it. Nobody's a bigger fucking Kenny Omega mark than me. So Most underrated male wrestler of the year.
The Cesaro Award.
Yeah, it is definitely the Cesaro Award.
You didn't pick Cesaro this year.
Not this year.
You and me have the same one.
Yeah, The Miz.
Yes.
I feel like, now don't get me wrong, I love Cesaro, but I feel like Miz is would it make sense if I said that Cesaro has already relegated himself to, I'm just going to make people look good and that's it? You know, where Miz still could potentially have a main event run again. I don't think Cesaro's going to make there.
So you're saying you're just giving up on Cesaro?
To an extent, yeah. I mean, not everyone, and I love people who say this, so it's going to be such a fucking slap in my own face, but not everyone can be in the main event every time. You know, not everyone is, I don't want to say equipped, but definitely won't bring the most money if they're a main event level person. Cesaro's one of those guys.
So you're in the Travis line of thinking.
Yes, I know. And I know how fucking weird this actually sounds. But I feel like that Cesaro's skills, and this is more a Brutal Bob Evans thing, his skills are more in tune with making other people look great. So why would you put Cesaro in a position where he couldn't make other people look great? Whereas
I think you could put a world title on him and you can still make people look great. Because I'll give you one, Ric Flair.
Yeah, Ric Flair did it for years and years and years. Yeah, I agree with that.
It's a different time, though.
Yeah. Sometimes your best workers flip people with their dicks. You know, sometimes double moonsaults are the thing. You know, sometimes 50,000 super kicks in a match is a thing. You know, sometimes 20-minute headlocks and a Greco-Roman knuckle lock is, you know, the thing. You know, sometimes the best match on the card ends with a leg drop. You know, are you having fun over there? Jesus Christ.
I bought these cheap-ass fucking pencils.
Hey, look, there's like 50 million. There's even other pencils in there that you've left here. The point being is that sometimes it's just not your time. And I don't think currently Cesaro's time is now. And that's why I picked The Miz. I think that Miz has more of a chance with his set of skills to become world champion and make other people look good.
Okay.
And I don't think they're utilizing him as well as they could. Whereas I believe they've utilized Cesaro more in the role he's in now.
Okay. Travis had Drew McIntyre.
Another very... You could literally take out Cesaro and put in Drew McIntyre with everything I just said.
Ryan, I'll go to Ryan. Ryan had Baron Corbin. Mr. Pushed every month this year.
Yeah, I mean, if this was overrated, then I'd make sense. But the man literally won everything there was to win in the last 12 months short of Royal Rumble. And honestly, I think he's about to win one.
Side bet.
I'm not that confident, but I am a lot more confident than I would have been 6 months ago.
Okay. Brendan had Jonathan Gresham.
Great talent.
Chip had Jungle Boy.
Luke Perry, kid.
Yep.
No. I just completely disagree with that for one simple reason: he's getting pushed to the moon. The man has a huge fucking rocket strapped to him in AEW. Granted, it's with Luchasaurus and Marco Stunt, but
Rug?
I know you're not a huge fan of that, but still, I mean, it's to call him overrated.
Underrated.
Oh, I forgot which side I'm on here. Okay,
Underrated.
so still he's not being underutilized? Really? I still don't agree with that, but okay, whatever.
No, I like Jungle Boy. I think he's really good.
I'm not saying he
I don't
isn't
think
good.
he's underrated or overrated. I think he's
where he should be in his career.
right.
Pay-per-view special event of the year. This is a WWE, TNA, Ring of Honor, AEW event. Now, keep in mind, in the future, because so much has gotten way more televised, we know we have like Powerbomb TV, IndependentWrestling.tv, all the fucking streaming networks. High Spots just inked a deal with somebody, and I can't even remember who it was. So there's a bunch of that content coming on. Eventually, we're going to have to change this category a little bit. But for now, those four main promotions are what we're gauging this 2019 year. Granted, like I said, things are going to change in 2020 for sure.
Well, technically, they already have, because couldn't you separate Wrestle Kingdom Day 1 and Day 2 from each other?
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
and actually, New Japan is one of the 5 promotions that we really talk about here. I think that in the future, it's going to have to come down to, did we watch it? I mean, and
right.
Since the beginning of the year,
but now, then we got to categorize it as like Chip will be like, or not Chip. Never mind, because it's got to be on TV.
Well, that's the thing, is that it's gotten to the point where really there isn't TV anymore. I mean, IndependentWrestling.tv can work on Roku. It can work on on a computer. It can work on your phone. I mean, and if you look at that, just in the last 4 weeks that we've been off the air, there's been like 25 to 30 pay-per-views shown on it. And these are, and I'm not saying these are like, all going to be fucking amazing shows. I mean, CZW is still on there.
Probably Chikara's on there too, so.
It also is, yes. But I mean, just the thought process of there's just so much content out there. We would never be able to review every single fucking pay-per-view. We would die. We would literally die from all the content. There's just so much of it out there. So with all those caveats,
there should be only one answer to this.
Yeah. Take over New York.
I literally said when we reviewed it, it was the best wrestling show I've ever seen.
Right. So
who
Take
Over New York?
Who was wrong in this one?
Okay, Travis.
Okay. What idiot thing did he say?
Double or Nothing.
Okay, duh.
Brandon picked Take Over New York and Double. He just couldn't decide between the two. It's fucking New York. Not even close. Chip. He's a wild card,
He a little bitch.
Take Over War Games.
Okay, that's a hot take.
Definitely wrong.
It's definitely wrong.
Because it was probably the
worst takeover. It's a hot take, but I mean, it's not a correct take. That's a hot take. Here's the thing, though. I mean, we talk about. Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ! You have so much rage in that pencil.
I do. Fucking marks.
Fucking marks. God damn it. So I think the problem ends up being is that, and I've had this problem too, where I've walked into a pay-per-view not feeling like watching wrestling, and it can sour my moods and my opinions on matches. And it's happened to me a lot over the last 12 to 18 years, or months. 18 years, yeah, sure. Over the last 12 to 18 months, where I've been, I'll come into one of the takeovers and I'm like, fuck, I guess I can watch this. Or Hell in a Cell is a great example of this. Because if you go back and listen to our review of Hell in the Cell, I shit on that pretty much the entire show.
Yep.
And I'm not sure if it really deserved that.
Nope.
You know what? Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
You go fuck yourself. Okay. I think I pantomime that while on a radio show.
Is there a secret camera in here or something?
Yeah, no. Multiple
Found it.
ones. There's also one over there.
Ah.
So you're on candid camera. No. So I can see why people would have picked Double or Nothing because it was really, truly a historic moment. You had a new promotion becoming no longer a T-shirt company and becoming a real show. I mean...
But it wasn't as good as TakeOver New York.
I also agree with that. And we'll talk about this later because it's going to happen with a couple of our other categories, is that sometimes the best show of that year isn't the best show for the reason that it should be the best show. You know what I mean? Where the quality of the show isn't as good as others, but it was a historic moment that deserves the award for the most influential show. So, but it's not. It's the best show. Yeah, I can see you over there. Are you done? Jesus Christ. You look like you're going to take a shit over there. Best feud of the year.
I'm the only one to get it right. You and Brandon agreed, but I was the only one to get it right.
What'd you pick? You fucking...
You guys picked Lucha Bros versus Young Bucks, which is totally wrong.
What was it? You and your hand and Sasha Banks was your greatest feud?
It won't be my hand. It won't be my hand.
It was his hand.
Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano. It's a fucking no-brainer. Fucking.
It wasn't.
It was.
It wasn't. It absolutely. Is this entire show is going to be it wasn't or it was?
Because
you're wrong.
I'm 100% right.
You're absolutely wrong.
I'm 100% right.
Just because they had good matches doesn't make it the greatest feud. Yeah, it doesn't.
What feud did the... Okay, what's the depth psychological shit the Young Bucks and fucking Lucha Bros did?
They're amazing matches.
You're a fucking asshole.
No,
well, Gargano and Cole actually had a story behind it. Lucha Bros and Young Bucks are like, oh, look.
We're brothers. You're brothers.
You're brothers.
Let's
fight.
Look,
let's fight. Oh, let's just have like an insanely stupid, dangerous ladder match.
Oh, Jesus Christ. God fucking damn it.
Stupid fucking, insanely stupid motherfucking ladder match that was too fucking dangerous that you rated fucking super high, and I'm like, fuck you. I took away stars for every fucking time they did something stupid.
You didn't even rate it.
Yes, I did.
I thought that was the one you didn't rate.
Oh, wait, no.
I'm pretty sure that was the one you didn't rate.
I didn't
because you took a page out of my book.
I didn't rate 2 AEW matches this year.
What was the other one?
Overrated and Moxley.
Oh, yeah, okay. I can understand that.
I dropped the pencil.
God damn it.
Gotta do what the show trademark.
So, me and Ryan said...
Yes.
The tag team enthusiast, of course, said the tag team.
No, you and Brandon.
Oh, who did Ryan say?
Ryan said Tessa Blanchard versus Sami Callihan. Maybe I mixed those up. Maybe I mixed those up when I wrote it down.
Yeah, because Ryan, being the tag team enthusiast, probably would have picked the tag team feud. But maybe not. I don't know. I will say...
Ryan picked Tessa Blanchard versus Sami Callihan.
Really? That's interesting. Considering it wasn't even over. You know, it spilled over into 2020.
Yep.
So, I don't know. That doesn't seem right, but whatever.
Travis picked NXT versus AEW.
Oh, fuck off. Go fuck yourself.
I mean,
with a 10-foot goddamn fucking dildo that's hairy.
And I'm the only one right. Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano. Chip. Okay.
As long as it's not Becky Lynch versus Ric Flair, I think we're good.
No. Okay. So, okay.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready for this? Okay.
No.
You ready for this? Okay. Hold on. Okay. Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt.
What the fuck? God damn it. What?
I took my headphones off.
What in the fuck did he think that was a good feud?
I have no clue. When I
mean,
fucking look at it, I laughed my
we
ass
need.
off.
How can I get Chip on here immediately? Hang on. I gotta get my phone. Hang on 1 second. Are you fucking kidding me?
You're actually going to message the chat.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to message the chat. I'm actually going to look for Chip Willett, and I'm going to turn up my sound.
Are you going to actually call him on Messenger? If he answers.
I can't believe that. Really? Seth Rollins versus... What the fuck?
He works early in the morning, like at 4 a.m.
Yeah, well, fuck him. We're
So
taping at 10 o'clock at night. I don't give a fuck.
Sleeping.
You fucking piece of shit. You are a fucking... Really? You know what I'm going to do? Because he's not answering, I'm just going to hang up and tell him, Chip, what the fuck? Chip, what the fuck?
Oh, boy.
And not say anything about Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt. Just Chip, what the fuck? Nothing else. What in the fuck? That's all I got to say. Tag team of the year.
You got the Young Bucks.
No, I didn't.
Oh, that's right. You didn't. You had
Here's what happened.
Red Dragon.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: is that
If people don't know what Red Dragon is, it's Undisputed Era.
it's Fish and O'Reilly, to be very, very, very specific. But here's the reality of it: if you choose the Bucks, don't you also have to choose the Lucha Bros? Literally the only reason why you'd pick one over the other is because you liked one over the other. Not because they did better matches, because they've had the same matches.
No.
What matches didn't they have that weren't better than each other? They both had matches with Private Party. They both had matches with the eventual winners of...
I liked the Lucha Bros match where they had an Impact, the show that you didn't watch and I did.
Okay.
The Rebellion last year with LAX, which is essentially Santana and Ortiz, but
Right, the new LAX.
but it was different. I liked it.
Okay. Sweet, but it's still Fish and O'Reilly is the correct answer.
I put Lucha Bros. So did Brandon. So did Chip.
And I will die on this fucking hill.
Travis picked the Revival. 3 years ago, 4 years ago, yeah.
Not now.
Not now.
I mean, they've been buried to hell and back.
And Ryan picked the New Day.
I can understand it, but I don't think it's the right answer.
No.
Tag Team Wrestling Enthusiast picks the worst possible answer out of all of them. Second worst answer out of all of them.
Ryan, what the fuck?
Ryan, god damn it. Promotion of the year.
There's only one right answer.
Really, there is. I mean, who didn't say WWE?
Technically two.
So, who was wrong?
Message Trip.
Oh, god damn it.
He put NXT. It's WWE.
It's WWE.
I put when he messaged me, I went NXT LOL WWE, and Brandon picked AEW.
Okay, cool. No.
Cool. Wrong.
It's wrong, but still cool. Female Wrestler of the Year. I know we're going to get...
No. Essentially, you were the one that was off between the two most obvious ones.
Right. I think everyone picked the other one because it was more historic. I picked the one that basically held the title belt,
And I picked
year to year.
the best one.
Oh, yeah.
The actual best worker out of them. Who's had the
Yeah.
best matches out of them. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. You didn't watch her match with Gail Kim either, so fuck you.
Here we go.
As you actually watch the fucking shows, you would know it's Tessa Blanchard.
It's not Tessa Blanchard.
Racist or not, it's Tessa Blanchard.
Wow. We're not going to go into that.
By the way,
I have a feeling.
Okay. By the way,
Let's work into this.
she's engaged to a Latino. So,
Well, that fucking solves everything.
so her being a racist, yeah, okay, whatever. But she's engaged to a minority. So
I'm going to sit here.
she may have been a bitch to other women. I don't think she was a racist, but she may have been a bitch to other women. Yes,
I'm going to. First of all, we don't know the full story.
right. That's what we always say.
Right off the bat. Second of all, the timing's very curious. literally
Right.
days before she wins.
A day.
It was one day. Yeah,
A
it was the day before it came out. And the third thing is it came out along with something else that was legitimate and true, but was hard to prove as well. So what the fuck happened? We don't know. We can't really tell what actually happened, if it was just sour grapes from other female workers or if there was a legit issue. We don't know. And we probably never will, because that's the kind of shit that gets buried in the back no matter what. If you don't know the people involved, then you can never truly say whether or not that it happened or not, until there's some proof or some evidence, true evidence, which is getting harder and harder these days to have anyway, because more and more times shit gets doctored, shit gets misconstrued, shit gets the whole tweet or Facebook edits, all that garbage. There's so many different ways to fuck with people now that you can't really tell what's true unless you really truly do the research in it.
Right. So Brandon and I picked Tessa Blanchard. Travis, Ryan, and Chip picked Becky Lynch. By the way, Ryan had Becky Lynch as his overrated male and female wrestler of the year, but also his female wrestler of the year, and had her in a match of the year, or female match of the year.
Yeah.
So go fuck yourself, Ryan. And you pick Shayna Baszler.
The correct answer.
It's not the correct
It
answer.
is absolutely the correct
It's
answer.
not the correct
It's the
answer.
fucking correct answer.
No, it's not.
I don't give a shit.
I've seen very bad Shayna Baszler matches.
And
this
you've
year.
seen only high quality Tessa Blanchard matches. You
not
fucking
not all
lying,
high quality,
You
but not
lying
as
piece
bad.
of
No.
shit.
Listen, I'm not saying they're all high quality, but they were not as bad as fucking
Her
that.
first match with Sammy was terrible.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it was not.
I remember watching that match. It was terrible. What are you fucking? Are you
was
out of
not
your
terrible.
fucking mind? It was garbage.
I want to go back and find the show where we reviewed it.
And you'll hear me say it was not very good.
And I'll hear you give it like 3.5 stars.
Yeah, not whatever. The point being, you're
lawyered, motherfucker. It wasn't terrible.
Except you're gonna say you can go back to every single Shayna Baszler match I've watched, and you can
I
happily
agree.
say that nothing's going to be lower than 3.5 from my rating either.
Buys. That Survivor Series match was fucking dog shit.
God.
And you fucking know it.
Fuck.
Lawyered again.
You definitely got me on there. Okay,
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
Yes,
but to be fair,
I've seen
to be
bad
fair,
Tessa Blanchard match. I have. Not everyone. People have off nights.
yeah.
But I've seen. Again, I think.
Look at her opponent pool though.
Her opponent pool has been
Garbage. It's been going up.
Shayna's or Tessa's?
Shayna's.
Yes. Okay. So, but there's just
You're talking about-
there's a couple like matches I think against Bianca Belair she had that I thought were fucking terrible.
Yeah, but you also
liked
don't
them.
like Bianca Belair
Because she's
either.
garbage.
Yeah, and well, that's the thing is that even if you did like her, even if you did like the matches, you're going to rate them lower because you don't like Bianca Belair
That's not
as a
true.
worker.
That's not
You
true.
just don't like how she works.
She's a garbage worker.
Yeah, see?
She has no work rate, so I'm not going to rate her matches high because she can't work.
Yeah, but she's gotten a match out of Bianca Belair.
Not a good one.
I thought so.
I did
Good
not.
enough for what she had to work with.
Yeah, half star is good enough, right?
It wasn't half star on my end.
Yeah, I know. You think you like 3 or something like that.
It was 2.5. It was like it was so. It wasn't great, but
No, it was terrible.
the point I'm trying to say is that she's working with a more limited.
Your point you made was she was the face of a whole division for a year.
Yes.
Against opponents,
Yeah,
and she held the division together. It didn't falter.
I agree with that.
No, and
And I
that
agree
too.
with myself.
But
okay.
Did you just zig how me?
I just no. I was. I did, yes. What the fuck?
You bastard.
God damn it! My best friends are wrestlers Ron and Don Harris.
Oh my god.
I agree with myself in the past is where I was going with that.
But no. But and you should know me by now. Work rate.
Yeah.
She was the best all year.
And I
Most
respectfully disagree, but I understand why people picked her. It's one of those things where
Oh, by the way, when we review Hard to Kill, did you watch it yet?
I haven't watched it yet.
You're going to hate my star rating for that Tessa Blanchard.
The
Sim
main
count.
event?
Yep. You're gonna,
I hope it's the main event.
It is. It went on last. You're going to hate my star rating.
Really?
I can already tell.
I'm going to love this. I can't wait to review that on our next episode.
Well, I read New Japan match 2.5 stars. Because it's basically the same
literally-
match. Again. Oh, look, they're punching and kicking each other in the face.
I will say
With
that.
no selling.
I will say this. The main event in night one had Kota Ibushi in it. We'll just let that simmer.
I also had Okada, and I like Okada.
Okay. Where were we at? The Adam Cole Wrestler of the Year.
I thought it was the Johnny Gargano Wrestler of the Year.
God damn it. God fucking damn it.
You missed your joke.
I missed my... because I looked over and I saw Adam Cole.
The correct answer is Adam Cole.
Yes. It is the Johnny Wrestling Wrestler of the Year award given to Johnny Wrestling every year, except, unfortunately, this one, where it was pretty much Adam Cole. This was Adam Cole's year.
Okay, so who got it wrong?
I don't remember.
Chip?
Duh.
Oh, yeah, Chip and Travis.
Travis picked... Who did he pick? Who did Travis pick? What? Kenny Omega?
No.
Cody Rhodes.
No.
Dumbass. Jericho.
No.
Really?
Brock Lesnar.
Oh, because he's the promoter. And the promoter likes a guy who makes a lot of money. Yeah.
Chip, on the other hand.
Wrestler of the Year, Seth Rollins.
No.
Really? No?
No.
John
You will
Moxley.
never fucking guess this.
Oh, no. Give me 5 guesses.
Okay.
5 guesses. Can you give me... I will need a hint, though. Will it be better if I get promotion? Probably promote. Can I have the promotion?
WWE.
Fuck. Wrestler of the Year. 5 guesses. Big fucking mark. Big fucking mark. Big fucking mark. John Cena. That's a joke, obviously.
You're wrestle all year.
Seriously. Wrestler of the Year for Chip. WWE.
You'll never fucking get this one.
Probably not.
When I saw this, I was like, holy shit. There's no way.
Rey Mysterio?
No.
Oh, Jesus. It's going to be something so stupid that it's not even funny. Cien Almas?
No.
Shit. Taker?
No.
I almost want to say Kane. Just cuz. It's not Lesnar. That would be too obvious. And you said it wasn't Rollins. Bray Wyatt?
No.
So, fuck. Can you give me one more hint before I lose all of them?
He's in NXT.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Chip? Velveteen Dream.
No.
Oh, damn it.
Finn Balor. He cracked his phone.
Chip, what the fuck, part 2. And actually, Chip is up.
Is he?
He says, I'm in bed, I work in the morning.
Told you.
I said, Chip, what the fuck, part 2. I'm not gonna message him again. Finn Balor. Balor? Really?
Yep.
You mean the man I just watched? He's not even the best in NXT. He's not even top 5 in NXT. Might be top 10.
He's top
Barely.
10. He's top 10.
Let's see here.
Cole
Gargano. Everyone else of the Undisputed Era.
Dream, Riddle,
Yeah.
Keith Lee.
Yeah.
You said everyone else on the Undisputed Era, so that's 3.
Yeah. Tommaso Ciampa.
Ciampa, that's 4. Okay, one more.
It's better than Finn Balor. How do you put Keith Lee in there and not Dominic Dijakovic? There you go. Not even top 10.
Not even top 10.
In fact, no. Shayna Baszler.
We're talking about males.
Okay, but I'm just saying that I said not even top 10 in NXT. I didn't specify, but
But we're talking about the male wrestlers
Okay.
here, so.
but Austin Theory.
He's not really in NXT.
Yes, he is now.
Is
He is. He is. I just watched a match with him. Arturo Ruiz is also in NXT.
Just
Technically,
because they're at a house show doesn't mean they're on the roster.
yeah, but they are actually doing house show circuits. It's not like it's just one-offs.
Well, everyone in the performance center is doing house show circuits. Till they come on TV, then they're on NXT.
Okay, fair point. But Austin Theory was on TV.
Was he?
Yeah, he lost to the North American champion.
Roderick Strong.
Yeah. So, which was kind of a weird way to debut him, honestly, but whatever. Have him take a loss to the I hate to say this, but the mid-card champ. Whatever. Where are we at? Match of the year. There's only one answer. There really is. Actually, if I remember correctly, other people chose other answers that involved the same two workers.
One person did that.
Well, it's TakeOver New York, Cole Gargano.
Yep.
And there should be no contest. Who else was wrong? I can't remember who else was wrong.
Travis
Okay, what idiot thing did he say?
and Chip.
I'm getting my phone ready. What the fuck did he say?
Travis said Cody versus Dustin at Double or Nothing.
I understand it, but it wasn't the best.
Chip had 2 because he's a bitch. Cody versus Dustin at Double or Nothing.
Understand that.
And
Ready to text.
Johnny Gargano
Okay.
versus Ricochet at TakeOver Phoenix.
It was a good match. I'm not going to fault him for that. He's a mark. You got to give him some leeway. And that's leeway. It's not right, obviously, but it's not. I'd say it's a top 5-er. Yeah, I would say top 5. Do you feel better about yourself? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you just squeeze your tit?
Yep.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. At least you're using the other hand that's not.
I can't squeeze with this hand.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Okay, cool. What else do we have there?
The 2 awards.
Oh, the decade ones. So, oh my goodness, this is one of the reasons why I hate losing a show as important as our year-end awards, because we have so many great conversations, and now I can't remember any of them.
This is the one where I thought that you were going to pick something like out of left field, and then you agreed with one of us, and I flipped out on you.
Yeah. So let's start with, which one did we do first? Match of the decade, or
It don't matter. Just pick
let's do
one.
match of the decade first. There were a lot of different opinions on this, and
Actually, not as many as you think.
not here,
Not-
but
yeah.
all around, because I stole the idea, obviously, from many other podcasts, many other YouTube shows, many other fucking articles. Everyone does a match of the decade, wrestler of the decade. I figured we had to do one as well. And there were a lot of different people talking about a lot of different matches. And their criteria was interesting because what I would consider match of the decade wouldn't necessarily be what you consider match of the decade or somebody else's.
I didn't even know we had the same match.
I believe we did. I can't remember. I actually have the three I wrote down.
Yeah.
But I actually chose one on air because I couldn't really choose one at the time when I wrote my list.
When you first told me this, there was one match, only one, that popped into my mind instantly.
That had to have been the Money in the Bank one.
CM Punk versus John Cena.
Yeah.
Money in the Bank. That's the one match that immediately came up in my mind. Mm-hmm. And then I was looking through literally all the matches, on pay-per-view at least.
Right.
And I'm like, there's not one match that touched this.
In terms of historic nature, in terms of starting an entire evolution of professional wrestling, in terms of match quality, I can make a little bit of an argument for match quality. Because while hold it, bring it back. You're okay. It's okay. Do you need a treat? Okay. So the only other one in terms of true match quality that can stand up to it is Taker Michaels from 26. I think that even though the match quality between the two was close, I still think you have to give it to CM Punk versus Cena because it was more historic. The Taker Michaels was an end of an era with Michaels retiring. It was what I consider one of the best WrestleMania matches of all time. And that's going back 33 years. So I can't not put it in that conversation. And then you and I talked about another one that really didn't get as much traction as a lot of other people talked about is Bayley versus Sasha at TakeOver Respect. And once again, it wasn't their best. It wasn't their match. No. It wasn't. And it goes back to what was the criteria for match of the decade. And if you want to say historic matches, you have to put it in the same conversation as, once again, CM Punk versus John Cena. But, however, if you take a look at all three matches, only one has all the criteria, and that's Punk Cena. It really does. It has the historic value, plus it has the match quality value. And that's why it should be match of the decade. I went through a lot to get there, but I got there.
I'm still mad that you didn't put Sasha and Bayley from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn was great, too. Don't get me wrong. That, from a match quality standpoint, that was way better. But it wasn't historic.
And I think I made the argument, without their Brooklyn match, you wouldn't have their Respect match.
That's also true. And it goes back to the same argument we had with Gargano and Almas. From, what was that, 2 years ago? 2 years ago. For our match of the years.
Yeah. Last year.
That was last year.
Because it happened at the beginning of 2009. No. 18.
Yeah, it was 18. It was our 18-year-end wars that we did in 2019.
That's right.
So, yeah. I feel like it was the same argument. So, who was wrong?
Chip and Ryan.
Okay. What did Ryan say? I can't remember.
Ryan first said Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker WrestleMania 25, but since that happened in 2009...
He's an idiot. He's an idiot.
He put Michaels and Taker from WrestleMania 26.
Hot take. 2000 to 2009. Match of the decade then.
Are you fucking serious?
No.
It was clearly Great Khali versus Batista. Duh.
Oh my God, that fucking match. The Punjabi prison match? fucking phenomenal. I'm not sure why no one picked the Punjabi prison match that Jinder Mahal was in.
Jinder Mahal. Oh, I'm missing.
Fucking Jinder.
I only miss him because I can't say Jinder Mahal.
It's funny. He's one of the few active WWE wrestlers that isn't Asian. Well, technically he is Asian, but female and Asian that I follow on Instagram because I felt bad about his injury.
Oh, wait, sorry, my bad.
There you go. Get the tweezers out. God damn it.
Chip had the same match. Michaels and Taker.
Oh, I was going to say, Jinder Mahal in Punjabi prison? Really?
No.
Wow. I guess it was more popular than I thought.
And then rest of the decade, you're wrong.
I don't remember what I picked. Does that make me feel bad?
Yeah, because you went on a fucking tirade about it.
Yeah, because I have 4 of them on there.
You picked CM Punk.
Yeah, I know, but
how'd you know if you just said you don't remember?
Because it's first on my list.
Oh,
it doesn't mean I didn't remember it. I had to look at,
even though he only wrestled 3 or 4 years. But.
Once again, historic.
Nope.
Fucking A.
The only
you picked Bryan Danielson because you're a fucking mark.
Because he was the best wrestler.
He was not the best wrestler.
Yes, he was. Okay, Mr. Mark here.
Yeah. How many years did you pick CM Punk? Every year he wrestled.
How many picks did you pick fucking Danielson? Every year he fucking wrestled.
Exactly.
So fuck you.
No, it wasn't every year he wrestled because he wrestled last year. And he wrestled the year before. And he wrestled the year before that even.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. No, never mind. But still, the last 2 years, he wasn't my wrestler of the year.
Because Johnny Gargano's fucking amazing. But anyway.
Yeah, but also, so is Cole. Because he won this year.
Listen, Slapnuts.
Hey, numbnuts.
At least Danielson wrestled in the decade.
Yeah,
for
so
more
did
than
CM
3 fucking years and took his fucking ball and went home because I don't want to wrestle Triple H or WrestleMania. Fuck CM Punk.
Are you
Historic
done?
my ass. His fucking long ass reign. Fuck him. The only reason they gave it to him is he's trying to fucking quit. He got fucking big ass money from it, and then he bitched and complained some more kids. His time was up, and it was fucking Danielson's time. Fuck him. Like you said, you can't be on top all the fucking time. Fuck him.
Yeah, he left when he was on top.
No, he did not actually.
Yeah, well.
Fuck him.
Are you done?
By the way, who else did everyone pick? Ryan picked Brock Lesnar. Fuck him. Brandon picked Charlotte Flair. I want to fuck her.
What? This is news to me.
Chip, well, she's not as good as Alexa or Sasha. I mean, come on.
No.
Chip actually had one of mine. I remember saying that I had, I think, 4 or 5 different ones.
I had 3 to 4.
So, obviously, Danielson was my pick, but I had Jericho because he kept reinventing himself all fucking decade.
Yep. Wasn't on my list.
AJ Styles.
Was on my list.
And the guy that did it just to piss you off, but it kind of makes sense, Jay Lethal.
Yeah.
And who was the other one? I think it was John Cena.
It was probably Cena.
I couldn't remember.
Well, here's the thing. You could make a case for Bryan Danielson because he wrestled most of the decade.
And he was the best wrestler out of the whole bunch.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Match quality-wise, he was the best wrestler.
AJ Styles wrestled the entire decade. Every promotion he went to, he made a mark.
Yep.
That's a very legit contender.
And that's who Chip picked.
Yeah, and I can understand people who would pick AJ Styles as wrestler of the decade. Mm-hmm. I mean, can you name anyone who has been on top of more promotions in 10 years than AJ Styles? Legit. I mean, and we're not talking just, oh, yeah, he was a WWE main eventer, and, oh, yeah, he had the CZW title, too, and he went to Chikara. No.
I mean, ever or...
Have you ever seen a guy who's had a 10-year run across multiple companies that were the top? He was in Ring of Honor at the top. He was in New Japan, made it to the top. His Impact made it to the top. And WWE made it to the top in a decade.
No. I
Legitimately.
you said name a wrestler
I can't think of one.
ever.
Really, no. I mean, the closest you can come is Hogan.
And that's what I was thinking of.
I mean, but
And
that
the
was
only
two.
reason, well, that's only because those other companies didn't fucking. Well, New Japan existed, but those.
Well, that was the other one. I mean, he was wrestling the whole gimmick in the 90s where he took the WWF title to Japan and said, "This is trash. I want the IWGP one." So technically, yeah, he was kind of the top of that, but that was it. You know, and I think
There's more places to work now, so you got to give that. It's different.
But I dare say makes it even better.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
it's like baseball. Like the game has changed from the dead ball era to the golden era to the modern era, today's game, stuff like that, to where like it's totally different now. So having so many companies to work for, but also being on top of so many
Right.
big companies, not just 2CW, which he
Was also there. I mean, at
But-
the top.
Yeah, so I mean, but I think Styles is. I'm not. He was on my list.
I know. And with no disrespect to Bryan Danielson, one of the greatest workers of our time. Okay, there is no debate. And you know, you and I disagree a lot, and we put each other down and blah 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 blah. But here's the reality of it: this race was a lot closer than it should have been, and you can easily make very good cases for both Bryan and AJ Styles and CM Punk.
No, I'm not saying.
I know you don't want to say CM Punk. I get that, but you're not the only one I'm talking about.
I know.
Other people have made very good cases for CM Punk,
And they're wrong.
And I honestly, there are times where I can say maybe it should be AJ. You know, and I would give up Punk for AJ. I would not give up Punk for Bryan.
So you're essentially verifying my pick. And
You didn't pick.
trashing yours.
You didn't pick Styles though.
No, you said that you would give up Punk for Styles, but you wouldn't give up.
No,
Danielson
I
for
mean
Styles.
my pick of like if I had to choose one or the other, ignoring everything else, I would pick Styles over CM Punk, but I wouldn't pick CM Punk over, or I wouldn't pick Bryan over CM Punk. You see what I mean?
Oh, okay. You're still wrong.
I know. Whatever. The point being is that there's in the last 10 years there have been so many great wrestlers, so many great moments, so many great matches.
Okay, so I have just off the topic, off the head, one more award just between you and me.
Mm-hmm.
I have the What If Award.
And this didn't happen on live.
No.
This is legit now.
The What If Award. The wrestler to what if like an injury or illness or something or just circumstances came about and said, man, what if this wrestler was still active? What could he have done? I have one name that popped right into my head.
What if?
Like, what if this guy was like healthy and active for the whole decade?
Instead of just a few years into it.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a popular opinion, but I think that I feel like John Cena would not be. I think John Cena would be missed still in this era.
I think he's missed now.
I think there's a lot of problems with the roster without John Cena.
But that's not who I'm thinking.
I would probably pick John Cena for that reason alone. I feel like also that guys that have unfortunately passed on, that we never really would have known what they were capable of.
Actually, two popped in my head.
I mean, guys like Eddie Guerrero, you know, granted he was dead by 2006, 5. So what do you see in a 2010 Eddie Guerrero? Does he make another decade?
No, I think he
would have retired by then.
Yeah, so right.
So
I'm not talking about that. Someone who was active in 2010 that's no longer active now.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh man. Wow. I don't know. My first thought goes to John Cena, but I'm interested in what
Which is surprising for a guy like you.
Yeah, but I think it goes back to the man. How should I put this?
No, I understand what your thinking is. Yeah.
It's not necessarily the match quality. It's the fact that John has a lot to be able to give back to wrestling. And it's almost, to an extent, the same philosophy of The Rock.
Okay, you're thinking a different way that I thought you'd be thinking.
Probably.
Nigel McGuinness.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, if he...
The whole hepatitis thing?
Yeah, will we be talking about him instead of Danielson?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but I think he would be a big star. Actually, he wasn't really big. Like, Hogan kind of pushed him down the card when he came into TNA, but like
this Desmond Wolf.
But I think he would go back to ROH and fucking killed it.
I think he would be in the same position Lethal would be in. I think he would definitely have carried the company into the 2010s for sure. And the the Uncle Tom that is
oh God, fuck you,
Jay Lethal. No, I do believe that him and Lethal would have been the John Cena, Randy Orton of Ring of Honor, and I do legitimately believe that.
And the other one, Edge.
Yeah. Okay, so while we're kind of touched on that, there's been a rumor, and he said, "No, you're idiots," and obviously that means absolutely it's true. That there is a rumor that Edge is going to be entering the Rumble. I don't think it's true. Would it be nice to see him in the Rumble? Yeah, but I don't think it's actually going to happen. And I certainly don't believe he's going to be a part of any major feud going forward.
If he's in the Rumble, I think they're going to set up a feud for him at WrestleMania with someone.
No.
But I don't think it'll be
Saudi.
He's going to be at WrestleMania.
Saudi. It's Saudi.
Well, he's going to be there too. But like he's going to. They're going to set. If he's in the Rumble, they're going to set something up for him at Mania. Now, do you want to do a Rumble?
Let's do a quick one. We actually have some time.
Preview here.
We're about 75 minutes into the show. We've got some time to actually throw up the Rumble card. So I just wanted to touch on, first of all, thank you guys for all your support through the years. We just wanted to say thank you for listening to us and listen to our garbage opinions about professional wrestling in general.
His garbage opinion.
Yeah, yours too, you
his
fucking
his
Mark. You goddamn fucking Mark.
His garbage opinion.
Oh, God. But we've got so much planned for this year. We're going to Elimination Chamber this year. AEW's coming by, so we'll probably go to their show in March. We are doing, spoiler, SummerSlam this year because it's in
Boston.
So we will
park the car, Harvard Yard.
So
drink a beer, go to the cheese bar.
Even though we're not actually doing WrestleMania this year, we will be full of wrestling. Here, 2020 is going to be an interesting year for the wrestling show, I think, because I feel like this year is going to be a little bit more of a. We're going to be, at least I am. I'm going to be starting to really push the indies, showing these indie, places through independentwrestling.tv.
So you're going old school.
Yeah, I faced the Fiend and I've regressed. So
is that's what we used to do in the beginnings of the show. You'd be the ROH indie guy, I'd be the fucking Impact WB guy.
Except you think AEW is an indie show now.
No.
Well, I'm the one usually reviewing it.
Because we're always reviewing like 10,000 shows.
That's also true.
You review one, I review one.
That's true.
I can't carry you. You're fatter than I am. I can't carry you.
God damn it. I've lost 4 pounds. Unfortunately, I gained 6 pounds.
I said that joke to my girlfriend, because she goes to the gym, she does CrossFit, and I said, "Oh, you go to the gym?" I just call him James. I don't know him that well. He told me that when she busted out laughing.
That's a great joke. It is a fucking great joke.
But
I know Jimmy
so
more.
since we've been on there, I've lost 15. So, yeah.
I actually went to the gym once this month.
You went to the James?
Well, define gym, but whatever. So I'm getting into wrestling shape. So who knows?
I got to do 12 ounce curls here for a minute.
Yeah, I probably should not be drinking the can of Mountain Dew Kickstart. Mountain Dew Kickstart for all your Kickstart needs. Mountain Dew, please, God damn it! I'm begging you, give me a sponsorship. Please.
I'll suck your dick.
I'll suck your dick. I have a $50 a month habit. Come on, man. You got to pull through for me.
$50 a month?
Yeah. Kickstart every day.
Jesus Christ.
You should tell me.
I have a $35 for 3 months of Monster.
Yeah, well, I can't find somebody that'll give me a fucking pallet of it. Mountain Dew, I'll suck your dick. God damn it.
Tried Amazon?
It's actually more expensive on Amazon.
Oh, is it?
Even bulk. I've been trying to find a distributor for it. Legitimately.
Monster's cheaper on Amazon.
Yeah, it is. In pretty much every energy drink but Kickstart.
Kickstart's the worst.
It's the best.
So I just bought, well, I just not just bought 3 months ago, about a 24-pack of the green Monster. I'm going to go with the blue one next time. You know why?
Why?
It tastes like blue.
Interesting. We should look into that. While we're talking about sponsors, my ass is fucking clean.
You're welcome.
Yes. So when we did the live show, I was gifted with a couple of packs of One Wipe Charlies. Oh my God. I miss them so much. And I thank you so much. My ass thanks you. And they are one of the many sponsors of the Gear Radio Network. You can find them and all the many supporters of the Gear Network by going to gearnetwork.com and going to support our shows. Check out the link. There's all sorts of cool different things from our Teespring store through Gear Network, obviously through Dollar Shave Club, and many other different numbers of our sponsors.
Speaking of Amazon, we are not affiliated with Amazon.
Fuck Amazon. Anymore. Go fuck themselves.
So the shopgear.com link will send you to our Teespring store.
Yes. So get yourself some merch. And legitimately, all you really need to do is listen to the show. Listen to the bumpers in the front and the back. And just support us by listening to our show. It means so much for us. Also, we're going to try this year very, very... I know we kind of are like radio silence on personal accounts a lot of the time, or we're talking about personal stuff. I'm going to try and make a little bit more of a statement on professional wrestling with our Twitter accounts, whether it be my Twitter handle at TWS Sleazy or on our show page, which is at Sleazy Fat Man on Twitter. And of course, always like our Facebook page at facebook.com/Sleazy and the Fat Man,
which we do not post anything on.
I mean, it's occasional at best. We did have polls going on for our wrestling show year-end awards. We had a couple of interesting conversations out there, so check that out. But yeah, we're going to try and be a little bit more proactive on that. So let's get to the Rumble now that I've stalled enough to get you to actually get the card up.
I have the card up.
Oh, you had the card up?
I have the card up.
God damn it. I've been stalling for like literally 3 minutes.
I've had it up the whole time. Singles match for the United States Championship. Andre
Almas
versus Humberto Carrillo.
No, it's not even Almas anymore. It's Flair.
Latin Flair.
Ooh. It is. Holy shit.
be a good name for him, Latin Flair.
He is now Latin Flair.
That's his new name. Latin Flair.
My God!
Until they break up, but Latin Flair.
Well.
Okay, versus Humberto Carrillo.
I'm
US
sorry.
title.
He took a step down. He maybe took a step up for his career, but he took a step down in quality of woman.
Oh, I agree. Zanina Vega is... Oh, she's number 3 on my list.
She's number 1 in non-Asians for me on the roster right now. No, I can't even say that because I would rate her higher than Zia Lee and Mia Yim.
SmackDown Women's Championship. Bayley versus your favorite, Lacey Evans.
They're going to put the fucking title on her.
You think so?
They're going to do it, and it's going to piss me the fuck off. I feel it. I feel it happening. I really do, because I think they're going to do Bayley and Sasha
So it's
versus...
your overrated versus my overrated.
Yeah. I think they're going to do Bayley and Sasha versus the Kabuki Warriors. And do like...
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Do like a full circle type thing.
Okay. That actually makes sense. I will agree. Shorty G versus Sheamus.
Fuck you guys. Seriously. Fuck you guys.
Sheamus wins, LOL.
Next match. I'm not even giving you one.
Sheamus wins, LOL. Falls Count Anywhere match. Roman Reigns versus King Corbin.
Falls count anywhere?
Yep.
Wasn't there another stupid stipulation added to it or something?
Nope.
Fuck.
Corbin wins?
He has to.
Corbin has
no,
to
he
win.
has. He doesn't have to win.
Corbin wins. There's a reason why Corbin wins, because I think Corbin wins.
Okay.
Raw Women's Championship, Becky Lynch versus Asuka. So, by your theory, Becky Lynch.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Strat match for the Universal title, Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryanson?
Is it Bray Wyatt or is it The Fiend?
The Fiend.
Because now we've had to make that distinction now. Which, God damn it. What a fucking terrible match. That was so bad. Fucking Miz. Not even... It doesn't even matter in his own fucking feud. I think The Fiend's going to win.
I think so, too.
I think what they're headed to...
We'll get to it.
Yeah.
If you think about the Rumble, we'll get to it.
Yeah, it's
well, let's do the Women's Rumble match, because there's only 4 names announced.
It's Baszler...
No.
Oh, yeah, they haven't announced the NXT people yet. Okay, whatever.
Flair.
Flair was the first one to throw her hat in the ring.
Sarah Logan. Nikki Cross.
Yeah.
Alexa.
That's
it. So there's rumors and innuendo.
Okay, fucking Conrad.
That Ronda Rousey's going to come back and win the match. You don't think so?
Not at all. You know what I think is going to happen? Is Shayna Baszler is going to come and win the match.
Okay.
And then Ronda Rousey's going to overshadow her like she did 2 years ago to the other one who won it.
Okay. Men's Rumble match. 22 participants have been announced.
Okay. Was one of them the Godfather?
Roman Reigns. Brock Lesnar, who is the WWE champion, who's also going to enter at number 1.
I'm not picking number 1.
Well, you're drawn out of the hat, so you have no choice.
Well, I mean for our show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
we'll do that. We'll do that.
We'll talk about that later.
AJ Styles, Eric Rowan, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Ricochet, Drew McIntyre, Elias, King Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, Heavy Machinery, Rusev, Bobby Lashley, Aleister Black, Buddy Murphy, Braun Strowman, Shinsuke Nakamura, who, by the way, is actually a former Royal Rumble winner, if people do not remember.
I don't remember it either, and we watched his match in WrestleMania.
Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and Samoa Joe. Okay,
It's not going to be any of those guys.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Yeah, it's not going to be any of those guys. because I think that they're going to run something really fucking stupid. I think the number 30 entrant's going to win. And the number 30 entrant's going to be somebody really, really dumb. Cain Velasquez. So they can set up the rematch. I'm going to hate it. You're going to hate it. Everyone's going to hate it. It's going to be a 4-minute match of garbage because Cain Velasquez doesn't know how to work a match because he's only worked a handful of times.
I think the winner is in this group.
Well, here, if it's not Cain, whoever does win is going to challenge the Fiend. That's what I think.
I agree.
Styles?
No.
So obviously it's going to be a babyface. Lesnar. Do a unification match?
I know.
That would be fun. It'd also be stupid. I mean, what fucking sense does it make to have Lesnar walk into the Rumble as the WWE champion and enter at 1? What's the point of that?
They explained it on a promo.
Heyman can explain why he's a big fucking Jew that drowned ECW into a shit ton of debt and is still lauded. And don't get me wrong, I love Paul Heyman. I think he's one of the greatest managers of all time. But as a businessman, he fucking sucks. Andor is the best, considering what perspective you look at it from.
It's not going to be Brock Lesnar.
Who you got?
I thought it was really obvious.
No, I don't think it's really obvious.
Seriously?
No. I don't think so.
Wow. Roman Reigns.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. That's why Corbin's going to beat Reigns, because Reigns is winning the Rumble.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Okay.
It's the only match that has two people in it. They'll probably do some stupid, or the two people, it's the only match that has two people that's going to be the Rumble match. How about that? So, they're going to have some probably stupid injury angle or something where Corbin wins, but like injures Reigns. Reigns is going to pull a 94 Bret Hart, limp out or whatever, and win the match.
This would be number 4 he's won?
It'd be 2, but okay.
No, he's won 2 already.
No, he's only won 1.
Really?
Yep. He's been in the final 4 or final 2 of like
Okay.
a ton of them, but he's only won
That's
1.
probably why. I keep thinking, well, he's got to have won more than 1, right?
Nope, just 1.
Yeah. No,
You're the pessimist. You're thinking.
I reject your reality.
All the
and
people that are
substitute
coming
my
to
own.
my house, you'll be the only one that stays the whole fucking time for it anyway. So we'll.
That's
figure it
also
out.
true. So one of the things we do is we pick a number. Obviously, we can't pick 1 because we know who 1 is this year. But we each pick a number. I'm going to pick 17 because I usually pick some stupid number like 17.
Really?
Yeah.
You just spouted off saying the winner's going to come for number 30,
Yeah.
and you pick 17.
Yeah. Because I'm not an idiot. I know how bad I am at this.
12.
You'll do 12?
I'll do 12.
So
I'm wrong, but I'll do 12.
We'll put up a Facebook post when this comes out, and everyone who wants to get involved in this, we do it. Also, one of the other things that we do all the time is that we pull numbers out of a hat, and we do like a little wrestling pool for both of the men's and women's rumbles.
You know what I'm thinking about doing this year?
What's that?
Upping it.
Upping it?
Upping it.
Upping it. My own. My
No,
own.
no, not your dick.
Okay.
The money.
Ooh, I'm in.
Normally it's like $1. Why not just do 2? $2 for each rumble. That's $4.
I gotta have some money for gambling, man.
You have plenty of money.
You say that, but I'm not finished with stupid side bets I usually make on the Rumble. So,
that
no.
gamble. I played about poker.
No, I'll lose all that money. But no,
No, that's the money you win and then lose it to the side bets.
yes. Okay, you got me there. You got me there.
To me.
So you usually, yeah. Yeah, because you're the smart money usually. So
You're the easy mark. So
fuck yeah. Like they ought to do it this way. Nope. So what do we got going on for the next 2 weeks? We got
so we got to do Impact Hard to Kill.
Okay, oh god damn.
All 30 days of Wrestle Kingdom.
God damn.
The Royal Rumble.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna look up when the next
I don't
NWA paper.
I think it was in February. So our next show probably won't be till the first week of February. I think 3 shows plus news and rumors is going to be more than enough for that. The 4th is when we'll be taping next.
January 24th. Fuck.
God fucking
It's
damn it.
Friday.
I can't watch Friday. Fuck that. I can't do this. I quit. This is the last
kidding
episode
me?
of the wrestling show. We just came back just to say I quit.
Card. Nick Aldis versus Flip Gordon.
Oh, god damn it.
Allison Kay versus Thunder Rosa.
Oh, God.
Aaron Stevens versus Scott Steiner.
What?
Rock and Roll Express versus James Storm and Eli Drake versus the Wild Cards versus Tom Lattimore and Royce Isaacs. Tim Storm versus Ken Anderson. Oh, these are the NWA TV title tournament first rounds. Ricky Starks versus Matt Cross.
Matt Cross.
Matt
M
Cross.
Dog?
Matt Cross.
I didn't realize he was on NWA. Power.
Zicky Dice versus Dan Math. The question mark. The question mark versus Trevor Murdoch, and then
Isn't that Trent Beretta?
And then you have the semifinals and the finals for the TV title tournament.
So wait a second.
I'll probably
Roll that back a bit. Whoa. The winner of the tournament gets the NWA
World's Television Championship.
television title. This is a pay-per-view
Yes.
crowning the television championship.
Yes.
By chance, now hold on there, will it be shown on TV?
Yeah. I'll be watching on a TV or a monitor or my phone or a tablet. Not live. Fuck that.
Well, yeah.
So I'll be watching on my TV.
Well,
Because my TV is my monitor.
I hate to be the dick in the room, which normally it's you lawyering, but is pay-per-view TV?
Yes.
So when Diamond Dallas Page won the television title, did he only defend it on the TV program, or did he also do it on the pay-per-view?
Both.
Why are they defending the title? Well, first of all, why are they doing a television tournament on the pay-per-view? That seems like a great way to run 6 weeks of TV.
I agree.
So why would you do a one-night title at a pay-per-view?
Because they're reestablishing the TV title. It's been vacant for years, so they're reestablishing it. So they're thinking buys.
Cool.
Old school marks like me would buy it. I'm not going to, but because it's a Friday and I got to fucking work. Oh yeah, and by the way, and by the way,
Okay.
so that's okay. So Royal Rumble, which I'm going to watch twice.
Yeah.
All 13 hours of that. The 30 Days of Wrestle Kingdom.
Yes.
I already watched Hard to Kill, so that's off my list. But Hard to Kill. When Worlds Collide.
Oh, shit. God damn it.
The night before Rumble. And Hard Time on WAR. There's five fucking shows we got to review.
And the worst part is I can't watch When Worlds Collide live because I'll be gone. God damn it. I
Where will
quit.
you be?
Only ESW.
I'm trying to get you a cheap plug-in, but okay.
That's all I'm giving.
Okay. I'll be cleaning the house for your fat asses to fucking show up and fucking destroy it.
Hey, I don't destroy houses. I destroy cars.
And food.
And food. Well, yeah, definitely food.
So that's 5 shows we got to recover. Fuck me.
There's no way we're doing 5. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm not going to be able to do all 5. Maybe 3.
Okay.
Maybe 3.
I'll try to squeeze in. I'll try to squeeze in all 5.
So you guys have a lot to look forward to in the next couple episodes for sure. But that's pretty much it for tonight. So thanks again to the Gear Network, and as always for Sleazy.
For the Fat Man.
This is The Wrestling Show. Thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.
I'm the truth that you seem to run from. I'm an army of one. I'm a clip in your gun. I'm the pain of the game. The blood shedding your name. When there's nothing to gain, I'm the world gone sad.
The preceding presentation has been brought to you by the Gear Network.